It was a stormy Thursday evening when Rehan checked into the Maple Oak Inn, old once grand hotel nestled off the highway, hidden behind gnarled oak trees and wrapped in mist. He was on his way to a job interview in another city, but the storm had made the roads nearly invisible. With no other options and his phone dead, he stopped here for the night. The place looked abandoned, but an old man at the front desk handed him a key without a word, just a slow nod toward the staircase. The key had a rusted number, 303. Rehan climbed the creaky stairs, the wallpaper peeling around him like skin, and entered the room. Small, cold, faint smell of mildew. But the bed looked decent, and he was exhausted. He didn't know that room 303 had a history. A chilling one. Act 1. At 1:13 a.m., Rehan sat up with a jolt. There it was. Tap, 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 a rhythmic tapping, faint but sharp, coming from the wall behind the bed. He listened, heart pounding. Mice? Pipes? He put his ear to the wall. Tap, tap, tap. Then a whisper. Too faint to understand, but definitely a whisper. It didn't sound like it came through the wall. It sounded like it came from inside it. Trying to shake it off, Rehan got back in bed, but the tapping continued, getting louder, faster, more urgent. Tap, 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 tap. Then silence. Till bang, the closet door slammed open. Rehan leapt up. The closet was empty. But the back wall of the closet had something strange. Wooden panel, slightly ajar. Behind it, utter darkness. He reached for his phone, but remembered it was dead. Act 2. Something compelled him to open the panel wider. Maybe it was the silence. Maybe it was the feeling that something was now in the room with him. He pried the panel open and found a narrow crawl space, completely black. But he heard it again, a whisper, louder now. Suddenly scratching. Long nails dragging across the inside of the wall. Then, just barely, he saw a finger, pale and bony, press against the other side of the crawlspace wall. He slammed the panel shut and shoved a chair in front of it. Act 3. The footsteps, the room was ice cold. Rehan's breath fogged in the air. He turned to leave, but the doorknob wouldn't turn. It was stuck. That's when he heard footsteps above him, slow, deliberate, heavy, moving across the ceiling, directly over his bed. He looked up. The ceiling began to crack, thin line like something pressing from above. Then a face, pale, sunken eyes, grinning, staring through a crack in the ceiling. Act 4. The history of room 33. He grabbed the chair and smashed it against the door. No use. Screaming was pointless. This place was deserted. He remembered the lobby had a phone. If he could just... Then he saw it. On the bedside table, there was a photograph. Old sepia. A group of people in front of the hotel. The corner room 33's window. And in that window was him, Rehan, staring down at the camera, smiling. But it was dated 1964. Final act. Rehan finally tore the door open. He sprinted down the hall, every light flickering violently. The wallpaper melted. The floor seemed to breathe under him. Reached the lobby, but the old man was gone. The front door bricked shut, like it had never been a door. Behind him, laughter, high-pitched, childlike, then screaming. Rehan turned to the front desk, slamming the bell. Over and over, the old man finally returned, but his face was different now. No eyes, just black sockets. You opened the panel, he said. Rehan backed away. Let me out. There is no out. Not after that. Epilogue. The next guest, a week later a traveler, stopped at the inn during another storm. The old man handed him a rusted key. Room 303, he said. From upstairs, if you listened closely, you could hear the faintest sound. Tap, tap, tap. And a voice faint. Cracked, broken. Don't let it in.